Hello there, my name is Rachel Doyle, and I am so excited to be talking to you today and just telling you a little bit more about my own story, how I got involved in Beachbody, and how it's changed my life in more ways than one. So about 5.5 years ago, I was planning a wedding, I was engaged, and I randomly met my coach. They always say, like, people come into our lives at these random times. And it was like the perfect time because just like any bride, we want to feel physically fit and strong on our wedding day, in our wedding dress, and randomly met my coach, found out she was in fitness and said, help, So she got me hooked up with a Beachbody program and Shakeology. And my husband too, my fiance at the time, we did it together. We got to work, and soon after started to feel the benefits of Shakeology, started to see the physical results from the Beachbody program that we were following. I absolutely loved the accountability group that she put me in, loved that support and community that I had, because before meeting her, fitness was not a word in my vocabulary. So this was all very new for me, but I was loving how I was feeling. I was loving the physical results that I was getting. And come our wedding day, I truly felt great. I felt my best self. And I'm just always, and will be always, very appreciative that she came into my life at that moment. Because from that point on, I decided, oh, I'm not going to stop here. I'm feeling good, I'm looking good, and I want to continue my journey. But not only that, I want to pay it forward and invite other women to join me along the way, because I know that they could use this in their life too. So fast forward to today, I am a wife and a mom of 2, and I am working this business at home with my kids, working part-time hours, making a full-time income. And that feels good, because when I started and I decided to become a coach, there was a lot of hesitation involved. Partly because I have no experience in coaching or fitness, like I mentioned, not in my vocabulary, and especially not nutrition. My nutrition used to consist of a lot of drinking and fried foods. So I was hesitant there. Like, what, a lot of the hesitations about why would someone want to join me, blah, blah, blah. Like, I had a background in the beauty industry for 10 years, and that's what I knew. So there was a hesitation there. We were relocating cities. I was looking for a part-time job in my industry, and there was a lot going on, trying to move into a new house and so on and so forth. So to take on a brand new business just didn't seem like the right time, but I wanted to do it too. So I kind of dabbled, I kind of went all in and kind of enjoyed, the couple $100 a month that I was making, and I'll get into that in a moment. But I went all in. I decided, you know what? There's never a good time to start. That's my secret for you. There's never a good time to start. Life is busy. Life is crazy. Life is always going to be happening around us. But if we desire change, then we just sometimes have to trust our instinct, trust our gut, and go for it. And that's exactly what I did. During my dabbling stage, I noticed with the coaches on our team and the coaches in the company, the success that people could truly have with this. How much growth I had in front of me if I so chose. I heard over and over again, you get out of it what you put into it. So I decided, you know what, my goals are shifting a little bit. And I shared with my coach that I have this dream, dream came true, and I'll share that too, about being able to stay at home with my future kids and be able to contribute to our family's income and not have to go back to the beauty industry. Loved what I did, but was getting a little bit burnout from this. And once I learned that you could do this, continue your journey, have this be the ultimate accountability for yourself and invite other people to join you along the way and make money doing it? What? I mean, there was no question. So I went all in. I got to work. I shared my goals with my coach and I grinded. And a lot of that has really paid off, come full circle. I not only have gotten physically fit from joining this team and having it be like the ultimate accountability, but financially, this has been a complete game changer. Like I mentioned, I'm working part-time hours, making a full-time income, but I've also exceeded my full-time income of what I used to make. When I got started, I also mentioned I was making a couple $100s a month, and that was paying off some wedding bills. That was, paying down a little bit of debt. I also love Target, and I also love getting pedicures, and that's what my, paychecks went towards. But fast forward and really working and growing a team, it has paid off like no other. So not to brag, because I don't like braggers. I want you to just see the difference of you get what you put in, you get out what you put in. Went from a couple $100s a month to about $6,500 to $7,000 a month. And that's a lot of money to me for being at home with my kids working part-time, little power pockets of time, I like to call. And so with that money that I have been bringing in financially to our family, we, not into this home, but we built our previous home. I was able to contribute there in that process. Landscaping bills, we've started college funds, we've gone on trips, all these different things that I don't think that my previous income would have really made that much of a difference in. Or no income, right? Just being a stay-at-home mom, which is a job in itself. So to be able to bring that kind of money in each month to give to our family has been a blessing in my life. So physically and financially, totally a game changer. But one of my favorite things about how it's changed this for me is the mental and emotional aspect. I grew up very introverted, very, very shy with low confidence. I've always been a quitter. I've always been a skeptic. And I don't like to admit it, but I've always been a follower, doing what everybody else is doing, kind of a people pleaser, and really never discovered who I really was until Beachbody. And through personal development and surrounding myself with positive people and supportive people and people who just want the good and the success for you, that has been a huge confidence booster. Huge. Like, I've completely come out of my shell. I went from a follower to a leader of a team that is so amazing. I'm hoping that you are part of it soon and you can meet everyone and know what I'm talking about. But being able to go and become this leader and become this mentor and, work with these exceptional people in my life who I'm just so grateful to have met. It's just been a huge game changer. Like, it really has allowed me to realize, like, I'm meant to do this. I'm meant to, be confident and be not only confident, just like mentally, but like confident physically and all these things that I never once was. And I attribute that 100% to coaching. It's something that I've never felt before, and it's a really good feeling. So at the end of the day, I am so grateful that I said yes. And this business has changed my life in more ways than one, and I truly, truly hope that yours is next. Thanks for listening.